Look at that right there,
if you can
man.
see up
Buff
over there.
Nation. Players
That's
signing, big
players
summary
signing
right there.
autographs. Yep. So only for the chat now that I walk over here and do this now. I'm about to put him on the spot.
Boom,
Hey, man, you
boom.
can't put me on the spot more than me running around in my underwear in front of people.
Coach, you heard that Chico? Chico laughing at you. Saw the spring game. I heard you in the stands cheering for a particular linebacker. What's your takeaways from the day?
Man, I'm just happy. Looks like the kids are happy. They're gelling together. They're celebrating together. It's a whole different team, man. I mean, you and I have talked behind the scenes for 3 years, and Dion and the team were in a tough situation. They had to show production immediately. I mean, in this day and age, with the portal the way that it is, and new coaches coming into a new program, you got to show positive movement from the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's tough to change your mode of operandi in the middle, right? And so he had a stacked team with a lot of talent. It falls off a little bit after, a couple guys leave. And then, status quo, they don't know what status quo is anymore. The status quo that is the Colorado Buffaloes right now, from what I saw this afternoon, is one I'm proud to say I'm a part of.
Now, you heard it from a legend, a Hall of Famer, Bill Goldberg. He knows what it's supposed to look like. That defense at Georgia that he was on, he knows what it's supposed to look like. So y'all need to trust him, man. I'm finna body slam him. Y'all hold
on. but honestly, even more so than the production on the field, it's the way that they play together. It's the way that coach talks about them. It's the way that the new coaches carry themselves. It's the way that they project it onto the team. And it's like you guys got guys like Ben. You got leaders on this team that stand for something. They're foundation players, and you need people that would run through a flipping wall for that emblem on their helmet and their jersey. And I believe we got them now. Is the production immediately going to be there? We'll see. But it takes time. And from where they are now, comparatively to where they were at this situation in the past couple of years, I'm happy as I can be because they're having fun. It's a game again. They're playing for each other. They're not playing as individuals. It's great to have talent, but if you don't play as a team, it doesn't matter. And, like I said, we've talked about this for years off and on, and I'm never going to, I'm not going to jump out there and talk bad about my friends or about my son's team, but there were some things that were different. And now it looks as if they've been rectified. Is it going to be immediate production? Honestly, I don't care because they're happy. They're having fun. They're like kids in college should be playing football. The coaches are having a good time. You see it. You're here every day. It's a huge difference. And like I say, man, it's not all about winning every single game. It's about being better as a person every single day on and off the field. And I'm going to pound it into the ground, but you and I've talked about this for years. Yeah. And now everyone's going to see it. Everyone's going to see it, and I'm really excited for him. And Gage gets to be in the mix. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a good day. The sun's shining right when we're talking about good stuff.
Right. Gotta love it. Chico, you got something, Coach Goldberg?
As a prime parent, what are some of the things you're going to be talking about with Gage? If you can give us some insight, what would be the conversation be like after this spring game?
He said, as a prime parent having a son on his team, what are some of the things you're going to be talking to Gage about after this game going into the season?
Well, it's all about leadership, and it's all about giving 100% effort every single play. And you know that he is of that opinion already. It's just spreading the news to everybody. It's a family. You have to be a family. What I loved about football was I could depend on the guys next to me when I played. It didn't matter if it was for Georgia, the Falcons, Sacramento Surge. It does not matter where, but that's the unity that you have when you have good people on a good team. That's what makes a good team. And, I sound like a parent now, but, the reality is if they're having fun, we all should be having fun. And they haven't had fun the whole time during the past 3 years. And for whatever reason it was, I think it's been rectified.
You heard it from the champ himself, man.
That's
the
right.
Streak is alive. Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Always.
Who's next?
Love you too. My man.
Next.
Who's next?
He just said it to you. He just pointed at you and said, you next, Chico.
Ooh.
Chico, I just got a notification.